For almost a year and a half, Clint Poehler has tried to flip this house in Austin, Texas. Although he's far from finished, he's hoping to put the house on the market.
Waiting for the realtor to show up. Hopefully she gets here soon before I fall asleep. I've been up all night trying to get the house ready. I'm gonna magically get the house finished.
Today, his real estate broker Paula returns to give her opinion.
It's been about a year. I've been waiting for that phone call.
Yeah, it took me a little longer than what I'd planned. As you can see, I've got quite a bit
This looks awesome.
accomplished. But
I love what you did here.
why I called you was because I saw a couple of houses down the street that were coming on the market. I kind of think maybe we should get this house out there so people can start looking around at it. So
Absolutely. It's coming on the springtime,
Yeah.
so it's a time to sell. All right, well, let's take a look.
here she is, at least what I have of her.
Wow, Clint, what a difference.
Yeah, it opened up a little bit.
It's amazing.
This space got a lot bigger. This used to be the old living room right here, so it was just way too small. This used to be the back of the house right here, basically, so.
We have concrete, and what's going on here?
The concrete is still pretty fresh, so we're letting it set up fully so it doesn't crack on us. It's got a bar all the way
That's
around.
a great idea. It really brings, like, everybody together. I really love these.
Well, they still got to be grind down and sealed, but they turned out pretty nice. So.
What's the new and popular thing? So that
Yeah.
should help out a lot. What is this going on? What do you have here?
That's a junction box. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
All right.
It's supposed to be a...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do we have going on here?
This is the hall bath. I needed to have a working bath. That's why this is in the condition it is. I think this is up to code. I don't think there's anything wrong with hanging it from an electrical. That might even be live.
That's
I'm not
awesome.
even
That's
sure.
my favorite.
I was planning on just locking the door and just putting a note saying hall
Clint,
bath.
you know that you cannot leave it like this and put this on the market. What are your plans in here? What are you thinking?
This is the complete redo, but let's go look at something better. We have a little bit different master suite than what,
Wow,
than
this is
what
great.
we started out with. This used to be basically the master bedroom, and now it's the master closet. So
Wow, I love
Yeah.
that closet.
the master bath, the
It's really nice. I like that design.
the
It's
broken
different.
wall. It was one of those things where I didn't know quite how to transition from the shower to the tub, and I didn't want to do a straight line. And we figured we'd try it and we could take it down. It turned out pretty well.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Then we've got the jacuzzi tub. I'm gonna remote mount the handles over here so that they can just walk up and turn them on and off as they need to without having to reach over.
Oh, that's a good idea. I really like that.
Then we got the two separate vanities, his and hers.
Well, and obviously you still have a ways to go, but if you do everything you say, I think you're on the right path.
Cool. And so here's the master bedroom, a little bit bigger than the old one.
Yeah, it's a good improvement.
I added the little cable TV that outlets that also controls the TV in the master bathroom, so you can kind of watch the same thing in case you're walking back and forth, getting ready. You can change the channel. So
That's
all
a great
the same
idea,
thing.
very creative. Well, you've really transformed this bedroom. I mean, this is a great master suite, and I can't wait to see it when it's all brought together.
And these lead also to the rear deck. I made them open out. Makes the whole kind of indoor-outdoor space seem kind of neat. I actually wound up bringing it out over this ledge, so it's almost got a little treehouse feel to it.
This is such a large space, and you can open those doors off the kitchen as well, so it kind of ties everything in. It creates a flow even outdoors.
You know why I called you over here? I mean, you've seen what I've done, how far I've gotten. What are my options at this point?
Well, why don't we go inside and discuss those options, and we can kind of figure out where we need to go from here.
Okay.
In this particular neighborhood, the market has really changed over the last 12 months, and it's really worked toward his advantage. I think he's put, the emphasis in the right spots, the kitchen and the master. That's really what draw people in. Buyers just don't like to come in and, finish something out themselves. They just want to come in and bring their clothes and furniture and move right in. All right, Clint, so you have two options, basically. One is you could go ahead and list it as is, which obviously you still have a lot of work to do. One problem with that is that buyers are not going to see the wow factor when they walk in. So the result is your price is not going to be where you want it to be. I would say that if you list it as is, you're going to be looking at around $385,000. If you go ahead and follow through and finish all the work, you're going to be looking at a sales price or list price of $485,000.
Okay, so I guess it's back to work then for a couple more weeks, try to get this thing finished up.
You can do it. Hopefully I'll hear from you sooner than a year.
Yeah, we'll see. I originally bought this property for $190,000. I put about $140,000 into it as far as renovations and carrying costs, and I'm going to list it for $485,000, which will give me a projected profit of about $155,000.
After 5 additional weeks of work, Clint has yet to finish his flip. He is still dedicated and determined to finish the project.
The biggest challenge, I would say, has probably been realizing that I need to sub out a lot more work next time. I hardly subbed out anything because I didn't have the budget to do it, so it was just a lot of sweat equity that I had to put in it. It's been frustrating, you know, at times, but I've learned so much. Even though it's been taking forever and been, you know, tons of problems, I think I'm coming out way ahead, you know, even other than the headaches and anguish.
How do you know if he's the one?